You know our first guest from the Pussycat Dolls as a judge on the Masked Singer. Don't you wish that she was here right now? Please welcome Nicole Scherzinger.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you wish your girlfriend was wrong like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was fun like me? Don't you? Don't you?
For you,
they're like Sunday best, but they look like they also ready to go to the club as well.
I couldn't help myself. I said, "Don't you be I love you. I am such a fan. I think you are so amazing. So thank you for being here.
No way. I've always loved
Thank you.
It's an honor to be here, babe. This is beautiful.
Do you like my set?
I love your set, and I studied it so hard. I said I want to blend right in.
Look, she won. Okay, now Nicole, I come from a really big family. I heard you have a big family as well.
Babe, I have the biggest family in the world.
Do you?
In Hawaii. So,
whoa.
I have, that's not even anything. First of all, I have a big family on all my sides, but this is just on my mom's side. And
Just
this is in Hawaii. So, my tutu, which means grandmother, my tutu and papa had 10 children, but they have, I just did secret celebrity renovation for their home last month, and they had 85 great-grandchildren and grandchildren.
85.
But it's grown since then a month, so I think it's now 87 or 88.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And that's just on that side.
On that side. How do y'all keep up with everybody?
It's a lot, babe. It's a lot. And then even on my tutu right there, my beautiful tutu. She came from 15 brothers and sisters.
15.
Mm-hmm. So we have a really big. I'm related to everyone on the island somehow.
And you work because
I had an amusement. I played here like Jasmine,
yeah,
the entertainment division, right? I'll never forget because I just turned 15 and I was one of the youngest ever to work there at the in the entertainment, and I was just like, wow, I made it. Yes. I was like, I can't humble beginnings, and it was a lot. And I remember I got my first check, it was $300, and I was like, it doesn't get any better. I was like, Mom, check it out. I'm grateful to be. The downside of that is we had a mascot, Kentucky Kingdom, and it was King Louie, and we had to take turns being King Louie. That's me, King Louie. That's me right there in the costume. That's my Down syndrome, and I love her so much. She came from Hawaii to visit me, but that's me in the costume. So you all don't. Some of you might have met me and you didn't even know it. That was me. We were like ninjas. We would just wrap ourselves because in the Kentucky heat and being King Louie, and we had to perform as King Louie.
it was super hot in the costume.
So hot. It was just like reeked of just rank Febreze. Was like it was just not it.
You know what? I have to say this because when I was on the cruise ship, because you do have double jobs, I was Columbia the Head News and Hercules Musical Circle Life Soloist, but I also had to be the greeter to bring out the mascot.
Wow.
You know, I brought out Mickey all the time.
You didn't need to worry about that Febreze, or you would just like didn't have to sweat through all that.
You know, one time I got fussed at by Mickey because they was like, "You left me in the costume too long." And I'm like, I was like, "Whoa, Mickey, okay." You didn't hear that.
But anyway, it is no joke being in those costumes. Like one time I had to do a whole performance, like a hold down performance, and his feet were this big, and I fell, and the feet were this big, and I was like, how do you get up? So I just laid there through the whole show.
Through the whole show.
You were a trooper. I was like, that's all right, I'm getting paid.
That's a true performer right there. Okay, so tell me, you're super adventurous. It's a clip of you flying in the air over some water.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so that's important. Isn't it beautiful? It doesn't even look real, does it?
That's real?
It's real. I just tried that. That was my first time trying it. And it's called flight boarding. And it's like this remote little surfboard, foiling board. And you just, Yeah, it was awesome. I love anything to do with water. I'm part Hawaiian, and you know it's in my blood. So anything on the water that I could do, I do it, and I love it. And it looks easy, but it's not. So don't try it.
Well, y'all try it. I won't try it. That's amazing.
No, like she said, well, I'm gonna try it now.
What's the scariest thing you've ever tried?
You know what? I think it was just jumping out of a plane. But I'm sure a lot of people have jumped out of a plane. This one's right here going, no, not me, not today. No, thank you. Yeah, it was crazy. I've never jumped out of a plane, and I was back home in Hawaii, and I was like, if you're gonna jump out of a plane, what better place? It's so beautiful, right? It's just heaven there. So then I was like, yeah, today's the day. I'm just gonna book myself in. And I did it, and I was on the plane, and I was like, this is cool. Yeah, this is happening. And then the plane was going higher, Jennifer. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, gosh, it's getting really high. And then we was in the clouds, and we were like, any second now we're about to jump thing, right? Because we're in the clouds. But no, we were just, Jennifer.
What do you
have the today when I woke up, and it was crazy. And I had an amazing instructor because I had my little precious toes dangling over. Didn't know what I was doing out there. And said, look up. And he just like, forehead. And he was like, bam, and go. And I was like, oh! Because if you now, I'm not going to jump. But if you head up, I'm like, so you had no chance. I had no chance, but it was perfect. Everything went up here, and I was like, please, Jesus, help me. And then, right after like 2 seconds, it was like being a bird. It was like heavenly. Awesome.
Okay, Nicole, listen.